Hey everybody, Jason Laird from the Storm Tracker Weather Center on this Tuesday late evening. Just wanted to give you a quick little weather update here as we take you into your Wednesday. Well, winds are going to continue to die down overnight tonight. However, we are tracking a cold front that's going to start sliding into the state. That's going to kick off likely some flurries throughout the area. I don't really expect much for Great Falls. I think most of that moisture is going to stay to our south. But let's take you over to the maps and show you kind of what we've got cooking here. So current winds, again, finally starting to die down, about 17 mile an hour sustained winds in Great Falls, 14 here in Helena, 18 in Lewistown, and not quite as bad up along the High Line there at about 8 mile an hour sustained winds. So as we take you into the early morning hours tomorrow, fairly mild winds. We're still going to see kind of windy conditions over top of the high terrain, but relatively fairly calm throughout north central Montana. A little shot of winds tomorrow afternoon, but nothing like what we've seen. I mean, it's going to really start to mellow out over the next few, so good news there. All right, couple advisories to point out. The high wind warning up for the northwestern portions of the state has been canceled. However, we do have this area in blue, which is going to be a winter weather advisory. I'll show you the cold front that's expected to pass through the region, but anyways, in this area, we could see about 2 to 5 inches of snow in some locations. Like I said, I don't think much in Great Falls. There's kind of a, let me erase this real quick and I'll show you. There's kind of a band that sets up like just like that. And a band of snow, that is. And right about on that line is where we're seeing the heavy snow. But again, the National Weather Service has included a couple of these counties around here just to be on the safe side, but I think that everything's going to stay to our south. Now, of course, as soon as I say that, it's probably going to change on us. But and then, of course, further north areas in green, we do still have that aerial flood advisory due to some reports of minor flooding in this area. And it looks like we might have a new advisory or warning to point out. Let's take you up here. I just caught this. It's hard to tell sometimes with these various shades of green. Let's see what we got going on up here. This is new to me as well. Ooh, full-blown flood warning up in Blaine. Okay, so that has been issued. Okay, yep, issued late Okay, yeah, it looks like it's going to last until late into Wednesday night. Yeah, so 12 a.m. Thursday morning, bright and early. We're looking at, let's see here, Clear Creek. Okay, Clear Creek at Chinook. That's the area of concern here, and it looks like flood stage at that area is 5.5 feet. Last reading was at 7:30 p.m. this evening, and it read in at 5.8. So minor flooding, but something to keep in mind. This is a pretty common area we've been watching over the past few days up here at the Clear Creek area. Seems like that little area likes to flood a little bit on us, but anywho, so that's what we've got going there, and other than that, finally let go of that flood warning that was on the Missouri River south of Landusky in this area. That's finally gone. We still do have that advisory in place right here. That, again, is for Petroleum County up until Thursday at 10 a.m. Okay, I digress. Let's get on to the forecast here. So for the remainder of this evening, again, we're going to see that kind of heavy band of snow. There it is, right there. Remember I drew the arrow? That's kind of the heavier band we're expecting right now to set up just south of Great Falls, north of Helena. If you're commuting from Helena to Great Falls tomorrow, that could be a little bit crummy for you. That band of snow will continue to track south, staying in between Bozeman and Billings. Bozeman Pass probably going to get a little bit hairy here tonight. And then sporadic rain-snow mixtures as we move throughout Wednesday. So I do still have moisture in the forecast up through Wednesday, but not as bad on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday is when things are going to get a little bit hairy on us and really pick up strength. As for those high temperatures tomorrow, cooler into the 30s for most locations, 39 here in Great Falls. Still fairly mild in Helena, 47 degrees, 42 in Butte. Man, it's getting late. Slurring my words here. No. Looking at the 30s as we move throughout the eastern plains, mid-30s along the high terrain. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your Tuesday evening. Wednesday morning is probably when you'll see this, but that's kind of a quick little update for you. And as always, we'll see you here on the news. Have a good one.